Many women feel very confident about their fertility until they hear one word that makes them doubt their ability to conceive. And that one word is geriatric. Today you are going to learn why the term geriatric can send a woman spiraling into a place of fear, even if everything else on her fertility journey feels supportive. I've worked with thousands of women trying to conceive, and many of these women fit the term geriatric or geriatric pregnancy. And I've learned through supporting women just how harmful the term geriatric can be when you're a woman over the age of 40 trying to conceive a baby. I first realized how harmful the term is when I began working with women one-to-one. I began to see the same pattern playing out over and over. A woman felt confident in her ability to conceive, confident in her ability to get pregnant, until one therapist or doctor mentioned the word geriatric. All of a sudden, this sent a woman spiraling into a place of doubt and distrust in her body's ability to conceive. A couple of years ago, I had a client who was 52 years old. She was deeply connected to her body and deeply connected to her spirit baby. She had lots of signs and messages and synchronistic dreams and nudges from the universe that she would be a mother and that she would conceive this beautiful baby girl. But due to her age of being 52 years old and having already gone through menopause, she needed to seek reproductive assistance to support her in her dream to have a baby. Now, even though she was very connected to her baby and very confident in her ability to conceive, once she started seeing IVF doctors, the term geriatric was mentioned over and over and over again. So this client started doubting her ability to conceive, wondering if she'd made it all up and if it was all in her head, and that it was just going to be too difficult for her to have a baby. Once she started doubting her physical body, she started wondering if she'd made up all the signs and synchronicities, and that's when she found me. She came to me devastated, wondering if she'd reached the end of the road, and her dream to have a baby was just that, a dream. We started working together, and I saw just how damaging the term geriatric pregnancy had been for her. She was on one side very confident in her ability, and then someone else's opinion of her body and her ability to conceive sent her spiraling into a place of fear and distrust with her body. So together we worked through what was going on in her physical body and what was going on in her mind, and how she'd given her power away to these experts and the term geriatric pregnancy. And through working together, she began to realize that she had disempowered herself, and she began to take her power back for herself and to start focusing on the miracle that is her physical body and the miracle that is the connection with her spirit baby. What the medical system had failed to notice was her vitality and her vibrancy and her connection to her baby and her body. They had made age the primary signpost, age the primary indicator of her ability to conceive. It didn't factor in any of the other elements. Chronologically, she was 52 years of age, but energetically, emotionally, and through vibrancy, she was far younger than more than half the women her age who were trying to conceive a baby. So together we worked through this, and I supported her in shifting back once more into her ability in her body and her baby, and to the divine magnificence that this baby had chosen her to conceive at the age of 52 years old. Once she stopped letting the word geriatric and stopped letting age lead whether or not she was going to become a mother, once she shifted her belief back to her physical body and back into her ability to conceive, guess what happened? She conceived her beautiful baby girl, and she is now currently 6 months pregnant. I call the term geriatric a fear spell because just upon hearing the word, it can shift a woman almost instantaneously. It can move her from a place of, I believe that it's possible, my body can conceive a baby, to perhaps I've left it too late. Perhaps there's something wrong with me. Maybe I won't be able to conceive. When she moves into this space of maybe I won't be able to conceive, she moves into a place of contraction. This sends a signal to the body that she is in fear, that she is in a place of lack, that she is less than. And when this happens and this squeeze happens, it puts the body into a freeze response, And when the body freezes, fertility pauses and is unable to create new life. If you're listening to this and realizing how much language and belief affect fertility, this is the work I guide women through in my 12-week program, Conceive with Cosmic Consciousness. The journey is about reconnecting with your physical body and not forcing fertility. If this resonates for you, I'll put the link in the description box below. The body doesn't respond to age, it responds to signals. When the body is in a place of contraction, it lives in a place of fear. And when a body is in fear, it is not the optimal environment for conception, so it shuts down the reproductive system. The opposite of that is when the body is in a place of safety, it is able to open up and blossom, and this is what creates the fertile environment for your baby to land in your womb space. When women stop identifying with a label such as geriatric, they move from a limited reality to a limitless reality where all things are possible. And in the space where all things are possible, women over the age of 40 can conceive with ease. I've even seen women over 50 and over 60 conceiving their first baby when they move into the place of limitless possibility and trusting the ability of their body and trusting the divine timing of their spirit baby. Words matter more than we realize. The way we speak to ourselves matters more than we realize. How we talk to our womb and our reproductive system matters. Think about waking up and saying to yourself, oh, I just can't conceive. My body is hopeless. It just can't do it. Versus, I can conceive. I am open. My baby will come in the perfect time. Ask yourself which statement feels better in your physical body. Does telling yourself you're unable to conceive feel better? Or does saying, I am open and able to conceive my baby, which feels more truthful to you? The truth feels expanded. And if you can choose your reality right now, would you choose to be in the belief where you are unable to conceive, or would you choose to be in the belief where all things are possible? When a woman stops letting fear-based language lead, something extraordinary can happen. The body can open and reorient towards safety, expansion, and trust. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to reclaim your fertile power for yourself at any age through spiritual alignment, expansion, and mastery.